Good morning. Happy Monday, guys. So, whoa, bumping my little table I've got set up here. All right. I don't know if this will be really long or really short, but the thing that I've been thinking about over the weekend and a lot of last week, probably even a little bit longer than that I was going to share with you this week for your Monday motivation on about 7:35. Hope you're up and doing stuff. But the thing I wanted to talk about was that the world doesn't owe you crap. I see, well, and before I even get started, I feel like I can talk to you guys like this because I've been every single one of these people. I've been guilty of every single thing I'm about to talk about right now. We all have. No one's immune to it. Everyone has their pity parties. But when I look out into the world, whether it's on social media or in my real life with my really close friends and family, or even just some of my acquaintances, there's always plenty of people in those different groups who think the world owes them something. They think they deserve more than they have. They think they're just getting the short end of the straw, or the short end of the stick, whatever the phrase is. They think everybody else has it all and they somehow got lucky and got it, and they deserve what other people have. And the thing is, we all spend all this time at some point or another in our life searching or wishing for this life. We want all of these things. We want, the big house, the car, the big bank account, the family, like whatever it is. We want all of this stuff. And we spend our life like wishing for it and hoping for it, maybe even praying for it, but not actually being willing to put in the work, the consistent, over and over, day after day after day after day, the legit work, and take those steps to have that reality. Like, you're not just gonna wake up one day after taking no steps to make any kind of change. You're not gonna wake up one day with a healthier mind and a healthier body after trying kind of sort of hard for like 2 or 3 weeks. We all want drastic, immediate results, and when we don't see them, we're like, oh, this isn't working for me. I'm just gonna give up. And we all give up. I've given up many times at things other than just health and wellness. But you're not going to just wake up one day and have a perfect body and be in great shape and have cardiovascular health that will allow you to run a marathon without putting the freaking work to get there. It doesn't work that way. Life does not work that way. You're not gonna wake up one day with the perfect job, making all of the money, and just having everything you ever wanted without taking a ton of consistent steps to bring that reality into your life. You have to go and get it. You're not going to just wake up one day and not have to budget before you go to the grocery store if you're not willing to put in extra time, put in extra money, and put in extra energy to whatever it is that your dream is. I mean, life just, it really doesn't work that way. You're not going to earn that promotion at work if you're just showing up every day doing the bare minimum to get by and not get fired. This is something that we're all guilty of, probably every single one of you, and I've been there myself too. We think, man, I have put in my time. I've been here for 5 years or 6 years, and I earned that promotion. They keep passing me up for that promotion. No, they're not. They're not passing you up for that promotion. First of all, you waste most of your day. You show up, you talk to your friends for about an hour, you go to some mandatory meeting, you come back and you make a few calls, you call that work, you send out a couple of, crappy little emails, you waste some more time, you go to lunch, and you come back and you scroll on Facebook for a while, and you might go to another mandatory meeting, but you're not actually ever accomplishing anything. You're looking at yourself and you're comparing yourself to the people who bust their butt day in and day out, and you're wondering why you didn't get a raise and you didn't get a promotion. It doesn't work that way. Like, being physically present does not equate to productivity. Just showing up and doing what you're supposed to do, what your company is paying you to do, isn't going to get you anything other than probably not getting fired and that paycheck that's going to go into your bank account that's going to go back out to all the bills that's never going to save any money. That's all you're ever going to get if you're going to do just the bare minimum and not get fired. I've had friends and acquaintances even in the past, and I hear them talk about, man, I have put in my time. I've been here for years. Let me see what happens. You know, they should be giving me a promotion any day now. For one, even if you are doing more than the bare minimum, you have to go and ask for it. You have to fight for a promotion. You have to ask for a raise. You have to ask for more money. They're not just going to give it to you. They're a company. They want to pay you the least amount of money possible for you doing the most amount of work possible. And until you go to them and ask for it, demand it, back your request up with a justification over and over and over again, they're not going to give you more money. But you got to have the balls to go out there and freaking ask for it. What's up, Heather? So life just doesn't work the way that you want it to. You're not going to have everything that you've ever wanted without putting in the effort to get it there. And effort doesn't necessarily mean like just your time. Like you've got to do a lot more. You've got to go above and beyond without getting anything in return in the short term. You've got to go above and beyond for weeks and months and years consistently. And that's the key here, you guys, like consistency to get whatever it is that you want. But you have to know what you want and you have to go and freaking get it. You're just, I guess my point is, we all just think we're going to wake up one day and all the things in our head that we wish we were, we're just going to be that. No, you're going to be sitting there 10 years from now wishing all of these things, and wishing doesn't do crap. You're going to have to take some sort of a step to bring your dream closer to your reality. And let me tell you, people who, I've got so many things that piss me off this morning. So one of the things that piss me off about sort of this topic is when people say about other people, man, they're just so lucky. They've always, you know, they came from a good home and, you know, their parents paid for their school and, you know, they've just got all the things lining up for them and they didn't deserve or earn. They're just lucky and they got XYZ, whatever it is. And I'm not talking about myself here. I'm looking at people who I like really admire and respect. And, you know, when people call success luck, that is so freaking rude. Like, who even are you? Think about that. You don't know what that person has done to get where they are. You don't know the blood, sweat, what's up, Allah, and tears that they have put in to get to wherever they are. You don't know the hours and hours they spent at home while you're sleeping doing all the things that they want. Well, not that they want, doing all the things that they don't want to do, but that they have to do to get to where they want to go. You don't know everything in the background of their story, all the things that they gave up to be able to get to where they are. So when you call somebody's success luck, that's just bullcrap. That's just rude, for one. So I don't know, that to me, it's hardly ever luck. You know, there are people out there who've managed to get lucky a time or two, but luck lasts in the short term. If you want something like big, something long term, there's no other way to get it other than consistent, solid effort over a long freaking period of time without getting any immediate payoff. Like, that's just the way that the world works. I don't know. So those are just, I'm completely rambling at this point. Like, it's just stuff that I've been kind of thinking about in the back of my mind. We all are just so freaking entitled. Like, people talk about the generation before whatever my generation is right now. Not before, after. I don't even know what they're called. There's names for all these generations. But, like, they're just so entitled and thinking, I'm going to come out of school and get this amazing job and it's just going to all be set up for me. You know, no. The people who are doing really well now made really solid decisions earlier than some of the other people. You know, they're just, there's a lot of things that go into making a person into the place in their life that you want to be. So, I don't know. I guess that's my point. Then one other part of this, I guess, that I want to bring up, that I don't know, I guess I think about this sometimes too, when you're comparing like the haves and the have-nots, that kind of thing. It doesn't, we've all got crap in our life. We've all been through like really, really, really hard times. Like, no one's saying that your life isn't harder than somebody else's. Everyone's life is really, really hard. Even the ones who you think have it all together, like their life is hard. My life, like I've been through some really crazy, crazy stuff. And then there are other people who've been through things like 50 times harder than I'll ever have to go through. That's what life's given you. It doesn't matter. None of that matters, because it boils down to, it's still your responsibility. It's your responsibility to turn whatever your life is into something else, into something better, into what you want it to be. No one's coming to help you. No one is going to do it for you. No one's going to just like take you and transplant you into a different life. That's not how it works. Some people have to work a little bit harder than everybody else to get to where they want to go. But it doesn't matter whose fault it is that you are where you are. It might be your own fault. I don't know. But it's your responsibility to pick yourself up and get yourself to another place if where you are is not where you want to be. That's on no one else but you. It's not your husband. It's not your wife. It's not your parents. It's not, your asshole ex who screwed you over. It's not any of those people. They suck. Leave them. It's up to you to get where you want to go. So that's my point. Like, you guys, the world doesn't owe you anything. It's also not out to get you, but it doesn't owe you anything. Whatever you want, it is up to you to go out there and freaking get it. Get what you want and put in the blood, sweat, tears, time, money, all of it to get it, because you're not going to wake up and just have it. No one ever is. Ever. And that's what I got. I literally have a bunch of rambling for you for today's Monday motivation, but hopefully it inspires someone to get off of your butt and take some kind of action, because sitting around wishing and wanting and hoping and praying isn't going to get you anywhere. Actionable steps, that's going to get you somewhere. And then you have to do it again and again and again and again and again. And even when you don't want to do it some more. Every single freaking day. Do that for the next 1 year and see where your life is between now and 1 year from now. I promise you, it will amaze you. All right. You guys have a good week. I'm going to go shower myself, pull my life together. See you later.